Hello, good morning, my dear students. Today I'm going to explain about the conic sections. This chapter is very important for the competition as well because in this chapter there are especially three types of curves that you will study, and in these three curves you will get maximum terminology based on the mensuration. First of all, because the name is conic sections, so how it comes? It comes from the cones. If you have a cone, you imagine the cone and cut the cone in a certain angle, then you will get the sections. For example, if you have a cone like this and one inverted cone in this way, means keep like this, then this cone you cut by a plane parallel to the cone. So it cut by this way also, it cut by this way also, it cut means in the three ways it can be cut parallel to the means angle is 0. So you will get three sections, and these three sections are known as typically parabolas, ellipse and hyperbolas. Before that, the definition of all types of conic sections. If we have a movable point p x comma y and a fixed point s, that is a comma, yeah, or you can say the a comma b, fixed point, this is the fixed point, and a fixed line, that is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So this a you can take the another variable, that is because of a and b are used, p x q y and plus c is equal to 0, means a fixed line, a fixed point and a movable point. And if you take the distance from this movable point to fixed point and movable point to the line, that is pm, when you get the distance from a point to the line, it is always perpendicular. It is always perpendicular. You cannot take by this way, by this way, by this way, anywhere, because these are the infinite distances. Therefore, only you have to use the perpendicular distance. That is also known as the shortest distance from a point to the line. Point to point, only one formula, that is distance formula, which you have read in class 9, under root, that is under root x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square. This is the formula for finding the distance between the 2 points. But from a point to the line, suppose m is a this x comma y and line is this, so the distance you have read in straight line chapter. So what is the distance, perpendicular distance? Just I tell you, perpendicular distance is equal to px plus qy plus c in modulus divided by under root p square plus q square. मतलब coefficient of x, that is p square, coefficient of y, that is q square. P square plus q square. This is the distance formula, perpendicular distance. This is the another distance formula. So what you have to do in these two, in this, for this line you apply this formula, for this line you apply this formula, and then find the ratios. How to find the ratio? After finding the PS and after finding the PM, just find the ratio. If it ratio gives, because ratio, it is ratio, so it will give a value. That value may be 1, may be less than 1, or may be greater than 1. Only three cases. मतलब P, if PS and PM both are equal, so this is equal to 1. If PS is more than PM, then it is greater than 1. If PS is less than PM, then it is less than 1. मतलब अगर डिनोमिनेटर बड़ा है, if it is more greater, then the value will be lesser. If the denominator is lesser, then the value will be more. Okay. Then what type of, especially the three sections which I explained earlier, means when you cut a cone parallel to this in a certain angle, then you will get the three sections, and these three sections basically depends on these values. This small e is known as eccentricity. Eccentricity is the ratio between the two distances, जो distance अभी हमने आपको बताया, between the two distances. So PS upon PM is equal to small e. E is known as eccentricity. E may be 1, less than 1, or greater than 1. If it is equal to 1, then you will say this section is the parabola. अब बातें हैं बाद में कि what are the sections, especially based on the small e, यानी eccentricity. तो especially small e eccentricity, so it means the if e is equal to 1, then the cut section, मतलब जो section cut हुआ था वो क्या बना रहा figure, that figure is called the parabola. These are the 2D. When it is less than 1, then it is known as ellipse. वो अभी मैं फिगर बनाऊंगा. Then if it is greater than 1, this is called the hyperbola. So especially parabola, ellipse and hyperbola. So now first formula, this formula is known as by definition. By definition, in this you will get a fixed point, a fixed line. You have to suppose by yourself that is P is the movable point x comma y. Then you will find the distance between the fixed point to the movable point and to the line also. Then you will put here, small e will be given 1 or less than 1, greater than 1. Then you will put, and then you will get an equation. That equation will represent the equation of the conic sections. वो conic section की एक equation होगी. Okay, in x and y. So simply the first one is the first formula in the conic section, that is PS upon PM is equal to E, and this is called by definition. By definition, PS upon PM is equal to E. So in the next video, I will tell you about the parabola, and then in the next the ellipse and the hyperbola. So just you watch this video and next video also to get means clear understanding about the conic section. Thank you.